Happy fall, everybody! This is Krista from Books and Jams here with another TBR video. I'm going to be telling you today the books that I hope to read in October. There are 6 books here, and that is pretty ambitious, I think. I have had some months where I've read more than that, but these are all pretty chunky. So who knows how many I'll be able to get to read, but I'm looking forward to most of them. I'm not one who normally does seasonal readings. I don't pick books typically based on the season, and I don't really love Halloween other than candy. So I'm not a big spooky book lover. I'm not reading any horror books in this mix, but there are a couple thrillers and darker themes, I guess, and they just seemed fitting for this month, and they're ones that I've been on my TBR for a while, and I'm really looking forward to reading them. So the first one I'd like to talk about is one that I've already started, and if you watched my Try a Chapter tag, which I will link down below, I decided that this was the next one that I'm going to read, and I did already start it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It does jump a little bit between, not jump between timelines, but it's kind of hard to follow a little bit, but it's getting easier as it goes on. I'm still really close to the beginning. So this is about a circus and some magicians that are in kind of a competition with each other. I've heard the writing is beautiful, and everyone that has read this has loved it. I've not heard one negative thing about this book, so I'm very excited to read it. So it's The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Let me know if you've read it. I would love to hear. Also on my TBR for October is another book that's very popular, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. And this book is gorgeous. It has a crow's wing, I guess, on the cover, and my battery, it looks like it's gonna die. Shoot! See if I can go really quickly. This book is about a heist, I guess, a band of characters, 6 of them, I believe. I've heard that the first part is a little bit slower as you get to know the 6 characters, but then as the heist goes underway, it picks up pace and really is something that people really enjoy. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. Hopefully I'll enjoy it as well. Next on my list is a book that I received from Book of the Month, and that is The Woman in Cabin 10. I think I've already talked about this in a haul. This is by Ruth Ware, and it's a mystery thriller maybe about a woman on a cruise ship who sees another woman jump overboard and from cabin 10. However, there's nobody on the list or the roster or whatever of people on the ship in cabin 10. So did she really see it? Was it a ghost? What was it? I don't know. I will read and let you know. Well, I won't let you know because that would be a spoiler, but I'm looking forward to reading this mystery from Book of the Month. Another very popular YA novel that I have not yet read, but also want to see the movie this month, is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I believe this movie comes out this month, and so I would really like to watch it, but of course I'd like to see the movie first. And I don't really know much about the story of this. I do know that there are some creepy-ish or just intriguing photos of people throughout the book. I mean, they're all over inside the book. So I don't know what they have to do with the story, but I look forward to reading it. I've heard that it's really good, an enjoyable read, so I'm gonna read that this month, hopefully. And 2 more. Next is a book that I recently hauled from Book Outlet, and it's The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly. The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes, and this is about a girl who was in a cult and escapes from the cult, and so some horrible things, I guess, happen to her as a young girl while in this religious cult. But I'm not really sure what the rest of the story is about, so I'm looking forward to reading this. It has kind of an ominous feel to it, and so it seemed to fit for October since I've decided to pick seasonal reads this month, oddly enough. And finally, I have A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, which I believe is a historical fiction, which I love. I did not love her book, The Diviners. It was okay. I enjoyed reading it. Actually, I listened to it on audiobook, but it wasn't really my cup of tea, the ghosts and all that. I don't know what this one has in store. So, and I haven't read the back. I know it's a Gemma Doyle is the main character, and I know that I've heard about it a lot on BookTube, but I can't really remember the main plot of the story. So, like most of the other books this month, I don't really know much, but I'm looking forward to reading this as well. So those are the 6 books I'm hoping to read in October, and really I would be very interested in doing a buddy read. So if any of these books are also on your TBR and you would like to read them, I'd like to read with you. I haven't done any buddy reads from BookTube yet, and it's something that I hear people talking about all the time, and I really would love to be able to discuss one of these books with one of you, or 2 of you, or 3 of you this month. So please let me know if you're interested in that in the comments below, and I will chat with you about that soon and get something set up. I don't really know the details of how we would work it out, but maybe you've done one before and we could walk through it together and teach me. And let's talk about books. So if you've read any of these, or if you have some exciting books that you're looking forward to reading this month in October, please let me know that in the comments below. I love the fall and I'm thrilled that it's here. I have a lot of fun things coming up this month that I cannot wait for. So I'm just excited that it's here, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye. I beat the battery, yes.